Good morning, y'all. Y buenos dias. So today is my 9th week pregnancy update video. Thanks, Nana. So I have a couple of updates for you guys. If you guys are interested, then keep on watching. So since we're at week 9, the baby's the size of a cherry, and it is 0.91 inches and 0.07 ounces, which we're getting close to an inch, y'all. So that's a really big deal. So now that we're starting off our 3rd month, it is no longer an embryo and is now a fetus, which I was like so hype about. It's literally just a term, but it just makes it feel like so much more progress now, like so much further along now that it's like the next big step. So just 1 more month left, or the 1st trimester. It feels unreal just how fast it's going by. So much faster than with Luna, just because with Luna, I didn't have anything else going on. It's really funny to any new and first time moms out there. You really don't realize just how abundant your time is and just how free you are until you have a little one in your arms, running up and down, doing all kinds of stuff that you have to do. Like Zach and I talk about this all the time, but we realize, like, we just sit and, you know, we just finished putting Luna down for a nap or putting her down for bed, and now we're cleaning up her room and, like, you know, doing whatever it is child related, parenting related things. And we're like, what were we doing before Luna? Like, we would just like chill and like had nothing. I don't know. It's just so funny to think about the time crunch, and I'm sure I'm gonna be saying the same thing once this little one is Luna's age and I have, you know, a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old running around. So I'm sure it's gonna be like double that. Like, when I had Luna, I just had all this time that I didn't realize. But anyways, that's beside the point. So my weight is up back to 106.4-ish. It changes. I just added the 4 just for the specificness, but obviously that fluctuates a good bit. But that's just because my food aversions have kind of sort of settled down. Not really, but I'm able to get a lot more food in now. My mood is definitely settled down. I'm not too sure why. It's just like I'm a lot more myself, I guess. I'm not as like antsy or emotional or all of the things that I have been, and maybe that's just the hormones kind of balancing themselves out. But I'm feeling like totally myself now and not wanting to cry every 30 minutes. So as far as cravings, I'm still having a little bit of food aversions every now and then, but I have been eating a lot more oatmeal and not necessarily like craving it. I mean, kind of craving it, but not really. Just eating a lot more of oatmeal. So as far as aches, I've actually been getting like period style cramps, which they haven't been bad or intense or anything like that. But like when I'm laying down and I get up, like that's when I get a cramp. And I'm not too sure why. I want to talk to my midwife once I go in for my appointment, as opposed to just Googling it, because sometimes, as you guys know, when you Google something, it gives you like the worst case scenario, and I'm not about that right now. Don't need any extra dealings with that. And so I've just been waiting, and because I have my appointment with my midwife coming up pretty soon, and so I'm just gonna tell her then. Like I said, it's nothing like extreme or intense, so I'm not too worried about it. As far as symptoms go, I'm still super tired, nauseous every now and then, and now my nipples hurt like super bad. So as far as being nauseous, that's just, it's not nearly as bad as it was like a couple of weeks ago, but I feel like it's kind of settling down too, and that's so awesome, because with Luna, it was like morning sickness all day long at work. And I just remember I would go outside of my office, like literally all the way outside, like by the trees, and just like stand like this next to the tree and just like gag. It was awful. But now, like, I'll feel like the need to kind of throw up, but it'll settle down within like a couple of minutes, and like at worst it'll be an hour. But with Luna, it was like all day long. And so I'm super grateful for that. I have been trying my hardest to be like on point with eating small meals and drinking water throughout the day to stay hydrated and to stay on point with eating, because I think that was really my biggest issue with Luna, is that I would go way too long without eating. And so that would cause me to have like even more intense morning sickness. So it's kind of settling down, which I'm really excited about. I haven't felt like too sick in the past couple of days. I did feel a little bit sick earlier today, but it's not nearly as bad as last time. And I have been still super tired. It just comes in waves really. And it's really interesting because just like with everything else in our body, everything that we do takes energy, whether we know that we're doing it or not. So just like with digestion, digestion takes like 60% of your body's energy, which is wild to think about. So does making a baby. Making a baby takes enormous amounts of energy. So even if you're like, but I didn't really do that much today, how can I possibly be this tired? It's because your body is working full speed all the time, whether you're thinking about it or not. And that's why you can be super, super tired at this point. And as far as nipples being super sore, that was actually my first symptom that I like felt whenever I was pregnant for Luna. And so it's been kind of odd that it's come like a lot later as opposed to with my last pregnancy, but it's definitely super sore and it hurts like so much to nurse Luna. And it's not to the point where I'm just like, no, I don't want you to nurse, but it's definitely to the point where I'm like, okay, you can nurse this much as opposed to this much now. And so when like we're just sitting on the couch and I'm nursing her or I'm nursing her to bed, I'll get to a point where I'm just like, I can't keep nursing you. It hurts so bad. So I have to just kind of snuggle with her and talk her down and put her to sleep like that. Even though she's already nursed and is like halfway asleep, she still wants to keep going. So that's been kind of something that we've been tweaking just because it hurts. So as far as sleep goes, we've been super lucky that Luna is now, I would say like 70% night weaned. I think 70 to 80% would be a good number to put on that. And that's just because she has been teething, so that kind of fluctuated a good bit because she was just crying and screaming and stuff, so I had to nurse her. Then I felt like, you know, that was like the only thing that was really gonna soothe her. But other than that, like if she's just having like a regular day, she'll sleep all night, which is totally, totally awesome. But now I've been getting super weird dreams, which totally mess up the fact that I'm finally sleeping all night. Like last night I had a dream that I was walking in wet socks for like an hour. That was my dream. And I have no idea why. And it's just weird dreams that don't even make any sense. Like it doesn't make any sense. And that's totally normal because of everything that's going on with your body. You'll just have weird dreams. And as far as what we're up to, we're actually getting ready right now to head over to Louisiana. I'm really excited. I'm gonna spend a week down there just hanging out with family and friends. Zach's mom was able to get like a week off work, and so we're just gonna be hanging out and going on walks and going to the park and all kinds of really fun stuff. So I'm really excited that coincidentally that also falls on the day that my little sister and Zach's little sister have 2 days off school. It's kind of like a fall break, I guess. And so we're gonna be able to hang out. And Luna hasn't seen them since the summer, and it's October, and so it's been a while, and she talks with them on FaceTime and stuff, but obviously that's not the same, so I'm really excited to head over there. And now for the bump shot. So now I feel like it's definitely there, like my body is angling itself, and it totally changes. Like I feel like I could totally see it now. It totally changes when I eat, and I haven't eaten yet. And it's already getting there. But it's so exciting, y'all. I'm gonna be getting some oils and stuff for my tummy soon. And I'll be showing that to you guys next week. I already ordered them. I'm not too sure what the name of it and stuff is, but I'll be able to show you guys next week when they come in. They should be coming in early. So I'll be able to show you guys that. So that is it for today's video. As always, if you have any comments or questions, please leave them down below. Tlazocamahti for watching, and I'll talk to y'all later.